children and those who are really disturbed. I feel disturbed. So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm so sick, bro. I can't. I literally... It's horrible, bro. It's so bad. No, I don't sound sick. Like, I'm not, like, throat sick or anything, right? But my back hurts so bad from laying down, too. I think I got food poisoning. That's my guess. Maybe I'm wrong. But I ate some food. The next day, I woke up, and I've been, like, puking and pooping a lot, right? So yeah, I started off posting YouTube shorts. I found out how to do them. My friend taught me. They're really fun to do, right? And then out of nowhere, dude, just gone. I feel like cock and balls, right? And that's okay. I was just watching YouTube shorts and TikToks in bed. Noodles suffering from anxiety, depression, might have a positive experience. Bro, I'm suffering from freaking depression right now. This hurt. See spoilers. Excuse me. No spoilers. You agree that you're out of the game, there's rating your region. Yeah? I'm an adult man. So yeah, I thought I want to stream so bad and I want to play something. We're just gonna play a game that will not demand a lot of power. I think that's the best way to put that, right? It gotta be stick, doesn't it? What the heck? That ain't what I wanted. A little one in there. Oh, the one doesn't work. Okay, I guess we'll put an I. It's a fire tune. Because like I made a Subnautica thumbnail. It doesn't exist anymore. But it was a thing. Hey! See, an annoying girl ran toward me from the distance, waving her arm in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she's worked oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Hang on a second, let me get this thumbnail posted. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. No, okay. However, I just sigh and idle in front of her, of the crosswalk, and let Sayori catch up to me. I don't think I have it in me to actually do impressions. I'm peep that honest with you. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You see that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean stick. If people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Boys, this is making me... I don't play these games. Fine. Beat it away for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Stick, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know, and I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a net. I don't know what that means. And if you use because you're used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Hey! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about it makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. So I pack up the things, I stare blanketly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori? Oh crap. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I like to realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if I'm gonna... And maybe I should give him a nice deep voice, you know? You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Eh? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meaning? Ah, nice. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was even aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Let's go. Oh crap, Briss, I already got a make. And as today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I deliberately, dejected, why can't I say that word? Seductively follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you don't call me a new member. And I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature. God dang. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Stick, what a nice surprise. God, I hope Hannah doesn't see me playing this game. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, just get me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say... God, I keep skipping them. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. They don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you. Looking into my soul. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular. Athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica? God. Oh, God. Come sit down, Stick. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how I make some tea as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a... Am I saying their names right? It has to be Natsuki, right? Grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay! Are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray over a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I love doing that. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Shiori grabs one first, and then Monica I follow. It's delicious. Shiori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down, nice and sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thinking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? What's up, PlayStation 1 man? I'm getting a little embarrassed right now. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not you. No. Oh, did you call me dummy? Sticks kind of got game, you know. I don't even know what he's doing right. How are you? Dumbfounded. Is that the right word? How are you? I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed this conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You need a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, playing retro games today. Oh, nice, I had that. I don't know what I'm playing. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not, bro. My boy got Riz. I hate that word, but he kind of does. Satsuyuri looks away. And let me guess. Dude, I don't know what's happening. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for you, but I at least enjoy tea. I see the title. You know, man, I won't talk about it. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica is an eyebrow and smiles at me. God, bro, Rip. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should have told Monica that I was practically dragged here by Shiori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Shiori seemed really happy here, so... You playing Doki? Yeah, I am. Oh, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You should probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? I love it. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics from the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's so beautiful. Guess what? I'm not getting Doki Doki Literature Club on the Switch. I didn't know it was on the Switch. That's nice to know, though. When you encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. This is one of them games, right? That I don't... I don't feel like I should play on stream. Monica really is a great leader. Yes, it is. That's cool, though. I'm surprised, kinda. I thought they were... Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. How many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard. Doki Doki Literature Club. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile on the club. This club on the Switch. Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Man, such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monty must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm. The free enthusiasm? Enthusiasm. This song's is it? About literature. It is kind of loud. Can I turn it down? I'm not gonna turn it off though. I need something. There. So, Stick, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, seeing how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Oh god, I think I said that wrong. It's bad. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I still can hear it. I'm not gonna turn it all the way off, because I have to say and listen to myself say some of the things I have to say playing this. I'm gonna, like, absolutely kill myself. Like, just die on the inside. Oh god, my boy Carson's messaging me. He probably seen my notification. Oh, never mind. He sent me something. They're not so much over here, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I feel like she has a deeper voice than my character, I'm gonna be honest. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Balls, stories with deep psychological developments usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting? It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Oh, here we go. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sarah slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And, not very confident writer yet. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna get into it. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Well, if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I don't want to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay, let's do it. Plus now we have a new member. I think will help us get a little more comfortable with each other. And strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Stick? Of course. Monica smiles one at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I leave my train of thought. Motherfucker stare at me back with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Stick, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. My boy Stick, he's getting it, baby! Yeah! I'm gonna crap myself, bro. I'm pushing my limits. Just calm down. I did that. I'm not kidding. I did that. It was bad. I've decided that I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then what makes it official? Welcome to the literature club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monong looks over at me once more. Stick, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Dropper. Bink. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me, or welling up. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuki clean up their food. Hey, Sig, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Star and I never walk home together anymore, because she always head after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart. With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Nasuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after going to a literature club? Perhaps I'll just go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Okay, so obviously we gotta go with Sayori first. That has to be so. Oh, well, God, what would she like? God, I don't know. Kitty, maybe? I hate everything. Sparkle, that would be hers. Excitement. Secretive, loud. Massacre. Breathe, memories. Lollipop, no. Peace. No, really, that's her. Perfect. Milk, pure. Oh, crap. Joy. Calm. Unstable, dark, nibble, time. These are sound of music party. Charm, Cilia. Smile. They all have skirts. I don't know how that would help. Color? Pink. Okay, they both look like they have pink. Hop, that's hope. Fun. Lazy. Puppy? Oh, no. Clumsy. Oh crap, who'd I write the best one for? Hopefully Sayori, bro. Hi again, Stick. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Stick. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. What? You got headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Gary told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. So you should have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Suki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuko plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Stick always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Stick can't become good friends too? Sayori? Stick? Stick's little eyes. As usual, Sari seems oblivious to the worst hesitation. God dang, bro. Situations you just put me into. What did I just say? Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Well, wait, Sayori, me? I'm not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sari made it sound like a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Something that's just for me is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. So my boy is just going at it, you know. He just knows what's up. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. But this is How this Girl Accidentally Being... Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, deep breaths. Being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sierra and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I snuck down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Because I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sarah's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. But we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sherry's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Just cupcakes? Good thinking. I guess I'm doing that. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. And they still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling, and Nina Sarah is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put in her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh. Wall? Ugh. I have my eyes to find Sherry's face fitting my vision, or filling. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, we're gonna have less time for anime, Yeah, Stack, idiot. I need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah? I know. I gotta sneeze. You're always looking out for me, Shiori. Oh, that's not like reading papyrus. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Shiori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sherry glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking all around here. That's messed up, dude. I run my... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hang on a second. Guys, I think I need... If I run my fingertips on the side of Shiver's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meaning? I'm a meanie, boys. And you don't even keep... And if you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up... Seriously, sorry. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Yeah, that's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. It made me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. And be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button to her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? I found it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed, let's just get through it, right? We're better than this. You would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, my boobs got bigger again. Yeah! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sire's blazer button up like that? But it's just stuffy, it's not worth it at all. And he certainly buttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. My boy Carson. That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twists around, or twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. That's kind of funny. You got a second, boys? Hang on, a message me. A second. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Yeah. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come waking me up this morning. You're doing it again, Shiori. But I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I felt as an enthusiast, but Sarah really throws away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! As they pull out their poem, Sarah's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can always see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Azuki and Yori reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who? Of course we gotta go with her, dude. That's what my boy's going with, right? She's my good friend after all. Friend. Funny guy. Oh my goodness. This is so good stuck. I love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer. So you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, I'm sure yours admits to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Asuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a stick poem. I like that. Stick poem. This makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sari hugs the sheets against her chest. You're so weird. You're so weird. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Stick. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Yuri. I'm not sure if Yuri sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Now, how much this means to her, and I don't know if I said I or not, but yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! My stomach hurts again. I read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. I'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you go. Oh, dang! Hold up! Why'd the song get kind of fire? Oh, okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast, yeah? That's pretty fair. I like the middle. The middle is pretty good. Middle stanza. It's just a guess, I bet. Did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Knew you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. But I guess I look forward to it. I'll do Monica. Hey, Stick. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, I like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, and much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Stick. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that I'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sarah would say. Is that so? You're really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Oh well. We may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different, That may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sherry's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. And knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I shall end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that, I don't know, works for you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident, or someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I roll blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Why can't I go down? It won't let me go down. I can't read the rest. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. As a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? I'm trying to see that word out. An epiphany. Epiphany. It's something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming out on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. What good advice? Thanks for listening. I really want to read hers. I really do. So yeah. Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Yes. I'll pass. So, well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. The eagles can fly and monkeys can climb. The girls can leap, horses can race. Owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. I like that one. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Well, just be honest, I am. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. The people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the word. Man, this is Carson's kind of girl, dude. His simple writing, yeah, this is definitely Carson's kind of girl right here. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I tried to humor with that last comment. I don't really care what everyone is, but if Suzuki's really proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad? No. Did I just read my voice? Ugh, I'm so sorry. Yuri burrs her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. I then realize that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is a plunger herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? The handwriting, though, goes under the light. The tendencies of my hand illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The cast remaining sheet light have withstood their test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicking back. So I hear stuttering. I'm sorry, I have such terrible... What the freak? What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Well, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Shuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Stick. What was that? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only beginning symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Siri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As you read down my route, you see their expression change. Eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? That was nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. You're just cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I knew that. I just meant the language, I guess. It was trying to say something nice. Or I was. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siri liked it. Stick did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. No. And Stick liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Duke suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new members, Yuri. It's not what you're just... There stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous to appreciate my advice more than he appreciated yours. Hey, boys! Not like it. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Nope. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? You know what? I wasn't the one whose poops magically grew as bigger as he just started showing up. Natsuki, honestly, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Some both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Stick, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Some family poems are convoluted for no reason. This meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Now I explain that to her, Stick. But wait, there's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Stick? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natsuki glares at me, drying with the words I have in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. Just so that I can't say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori comfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Stick? That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their feelings into our conflict. Unless Yuri wants to tell us Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she'd be in, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly nobody Oh, Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. So Yuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. It's just done with a blank expression on her staring at nothing. So this is why Yuri's vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Can you bring myself to interject? As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. No. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sarah is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. You're causing my stomach to knot. A genuine person really doesn't make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time to tell us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Stick, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of expressing those I want to express. Stuck, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Give me 1 second. I need to get the platinum for this game, so I think I'm actually going to see the poem stuff. And say that. Well, I don't want to read that. Okay. Sarah becomes at me. It truly has been a while since Sarah and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I like to see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That really is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sherry still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Chirping for everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sherry. I pat her on the shoulder. I send that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use her as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okie dokie. So let's think here, right? Silly. 1 second. Ocean, nature. I would assume rainbow would be one. It is. Raindrops feels like it'd be one. Is it not? I think it is. It's surprising. Suicide? Yo, is that one? No. Sparkle, special, sensation, maybe? No. Scars, shame, collar? It is. Giggle, I feel like would be one, right? No? No, it isn't. Sticky? I don't see that one on here either. Forgive. No. Playground. Passion, peaceful, and full. I don't think this word's way too big for her. Forgive. Dream, I feel like might be one. It's not. That's kind of mental. Forgive? Dude, I straight up cannot find this one. Tragedy, maybe? I think tragedy. Spending the time during the poem and for it to loop, I got an achievement. Play, prayer, promise. Socks? Okay, should we just like... I feel like this would be it, but it's not on there, right? You know? Maybe there's another preferred word thing. I don't see one. Okay, let's just start from the top and go through here. Hang on. Playground. I don't see playground on here. I see pain. Play. I don't think she has any E words. And she does. Socks. And then these. Judgment. That doesn't think necessary. Giggle. Oh wait, I think I just seen one. Tragedy. Aha. Desire. Clumsy, and there's one. Childhood has to be one, right? It is. Pain. Oh, that's actually one. It's peaceful one. Peaceful is one. Fireflies was one also, I'm pretty sure. It is. It's dazzle one. Dazzle's one. Is warm one. Warm is one. Man, dude, I don't even gotta move anymore. Electricity, and it doesn't want. Poof. Precious. Precise. I feel like fluffy gods to be one, right? No, is it not? Man. Kiss? Let's see, wonderful maybe? That is one. Doki Doki, tears. Shiny. Oh wow, Sparkle's one, but Shiny isn't. Interesting. Sparkle. Romance? You think romance is one of them? Oh, I bet Sunset has to be, right? It is. I got the achievement. Perfect. Write a perfect poem. There we go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. I'm gonna be honest with you though. I think I'm gonna save. And I think I'm gonna exit. homewards? Oh. Look at that. That's Sayori's winning words. Those are what she likes. Christian. Internal. I will find something if it's the last thing I do. I will find something, game. Can't stop it. Zero 3 0 is one then. Interesting. I wonder something. This is crashed. You don't use it to store a different thing. If you need access to the files from the encrypted files, you copy them into your disposal drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Back up. Meeting over time, you know who went on too many tangents again. I need more search. So. Oh. 221. Huh. Two, 3, 4. About 240. Huh. I like that one. Make that my wallpaper. That's funny. I like this one. Hmm. 13%. And then this probably starts back up the game. Well, I'm going to end it there, I think, for now. But I will probably definitely stream this game again. Just so you know. That was fun. I got more into it later on. But I'll catch you on the next one.